Assalamualaikum, hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. And today we are going to discuss an interesting topic, which is can stress as stem cell. New my study points to gut, brain, bone, marrow, microbiome link. Stress is something that almost everyone experiences. Students worry about the exam, employee worry about the work pressure, and everyone face it in their daily life. But have you ever wondered if stress can make age faster? To help us understand it a bit, I was invited 4 special guests: a doctor, a researcher, a psychologist, and a university student. Please welcome.
Thank you for inviting us, Doc. First, we need to understand what stress is. Stress is our body's natural response to challenges or difficult situations. A small amount of stress can help us stay focused and motivated. However, long-term stress can seriously affect our health. It may increase the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, poor sleep, anxiety, depression, and weakened immune system. This article also suggests that stress may affect stem cells, which are responsible for repairing damaged tissues and producing new healthy cells. If stem cells become less effective, our bodies may not be able to repair themselves as efficiently as before. This brings us to an important value, that is health awareness. We need to understand how stress affects both our physical and mental health. Therefore, we should manage our stress, eat a healthy diet, get enough rest, and maintain a healthy life.
Alright, thank you, doctor. Now, let's hear from our researcher. Could you explain what the scientists discovered in this study?
Certainly, the scientists carry out this research using mice. They discovered that stress changed the balance of gut bacteria in the gut, also known as the gut microbiome. When the gut microbiome changes, communication between the gut, brain, and the bone marrow becomes disrupted. Because of this disruption, stem cells in the bone marrow started behaving like older stem cells, even though the mice were still young. The researchers also found that stress mice had lower levels of beneficent bacteria called Lactobacillus reuteri. When they restored this bacteria and gave the mice a natural compound called spermidine, the stem cell worked better again. However, it is important to remember that this study was conducted only on mice. So more research is needed before applying these findings to humans. This research highlights an important value, which is scientific curiosity.
Thank you for explaining that. Now, let's hear from our psychology. Could you share your thought about the effect of stress on mental health?
I am a psychology. So, stress affects not only our body, but also our mind. When people experience too much stress for long period, they may feel anxious, overwhelmed, tired, or even depressed. Some people also find it difficult to concentrate, sleep well, and enjoy hobby they usually like. But the good news is that stress can be managed. But how we manage the stress? People can exercise, practice deep breathing or meditation, spend time with family, enjoy hobby, and get enough sleep. If stress becomes overwhelming, seeking help from a doctor or psychologist is always a good decision. Taking care of our mental health is just as important as taking care of our physical health. Before I finish, I like to share one value important, which is responsibility. We should also take responsibility for our own health by managing stress early, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and asking for help whenever needed. That's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for the helpful advice. Now, let's hear from our university student. What do you think about this article?
As a university student, I believe this article is very meaningful. Many students experience stress because of assignments, presentation, examinations, and balancing their studies with personal responsibilities. Sometimes we think stress is normal and simply ignore it. After reading this article, I realized that stress can affect not only our emotions but also our overall health. This article encouraged me to manage my stress more effectively by planning my time wisely, exercising regularly, eating healthy food, getting enough sleep, and asking for help. Whenever I need it, I believe that maintaining good mental health helps students perform better in their studies and daily life. Thank you. That's all.
Alright, thank you for sharing your opinion. Before we end today's podcast, I would like each guest to share one important message. Our message is simple.
Scientific research helps us understand our bodies better. Although this study was conducted on mice, it opened the door for future medical discoveries.
Never ignore stress. Managing stress early can improve both your mental health and physical well-being.
Remember that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Everyone experiences stress and we should support one another.
Take care of your body because your physical health and mental health are closely connected.
Okay, thank you to all our guests for sharing your knowledge and opinion. Today's discussion teach us the importance of managing stress for our overall health. We recommend everyone to practice stress management techniques such as exercise, meditation, or hobbies. Second, maintain a healthy diet to support gut health. Lastly, get enough sleep and seek professional help if stress becomes overwhelming. Although this study was conducted on mice, it reminds us that taking care of our physical and mental health is really important. Thank you for listening to our podcast. See you in the next episode. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum.